And here's the girls back in the day on Old Green. But anyway, here's what the video is about. The unit came in a box. I took the lid off the box, or I cut the lid off the box. Used a fender washer. And that's where I keep it now, up here, out of the way. Here we'll check the rotors out. The rotors are shiny, so that won't be super accurate. But since it's shiny, you want a dull surface. But the front wheel drive rotors are normally hotter than the rears. So here's an example how, if you're 12 inches away, it takes a sample of a 1-inch area. But you can move it around and find your hot spots. Obviously, it's cooler up here where the fluid isn't. Let's check out 71. The Hayward's Hot and Spicy's, 41 degrees, 40, and that's what the Taylor gauge says, so I think we're doing pretty good. All right, before I get too carried away, I'd just like to say I don't normally buy the cheaper tools. Well, let me rephrase that. I love cheap tools, but I'm not going to buy cheap if it's got bad reviews. This is a cheaper infrared thermometer, which actually had great reviews, so that's why I bought it. So anyway, it's about 15 bucks. I'll leave a convenient link in the description. Thank you. Anyway, this is a 12-to-1 unit, which means at 1 foot, it's actually measuring a 1-inch circle. So at 2 foot, a 2-inch circle. It's the same principle as this flashlight. The farther away you get with the light, the bigger the circle gets. So that's what you got to remember when using it. The farther away you are, the bigger area it measures. So with a 1-inch area, you really want to measure things that at least have 2 inches of space, but it'll measure anything. But that's just a rule to keep in mind. It measures between minus 58 Fahrenheit and 1022 Fahrenheit. When you first get it, I thought this is pretty neat. It pops open. You can put the batteries that are included with it when you buy it. Put it in there, it clicks shut. It's a very, very light unit. When you press the button, it's going to measure the temperature of whatever you're shooting it on. And the good thing about it, that I really like about it, is it automatically turns off in probably 10 or 15 seconds. But I'm in Fahrenheit mode. Here's the Celsius mode. Back to Fahrenheit. That triangle you see next to that light bulb is the laser. You can turn it on or off. I don't know why you would not want it on, but it's also got hold mode, a max mode to measure the max temperature, minimum temperature. I don't really understand what that's about, but you can read it in the manual. It's a little over my head, that EMS. And then you can calibrate it like plus or minus 5 degrees. But I tell you what, if you want something to measure the temperature, hot or cold, that's cheap. This is a very nice unit, and check them out. I think you'll really like it. Plus, it's fun to play with. And if you got a cat, I'm sure they'd enjoy the laser. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye.